Hello everyone. Today we will start with the 8th chapter named Tourism and History. What do we know about the tourism? What exactly the tourism? Moving from one place to another or traveling from one place to another is called tourism, and we travel for different purposes. Sometimes we visit for any social events or any to attend any function or the marriages. Many times we want to spend our vacation by visiting different places. So tourism happen for different purposes. Many times it may be pilgrimage, right? So the tourism today we have a lot option for the tourism, but we will discuss in this chapter that how tourism happens in past and what are the options we have in the past and what are the examples we can find from different studies that tourism also happened in the past. Even we had learned in previous chapter that business or transactions between the countries happened even in the ancient time also. Yeah, remember that we had learned that in Italy there was during the excavation a doll was found. It was made by an Indian artist and it was considered as during the first century. So even in the past also there was some kind of trade relations between India or other country. Okay, so in this chapter total we have 5 different parts. So we will discuss those parts step by step. Our first part is the tourism in the past. So in the past we will get information about the tourism. Second, types of tourism. So as we know there are different types of tourism. Many people love to visit the historical places. Many people love to visit you can say beaches, or many people love to visit the natural environment. Nowadays if you see, the people are more eager to visit to the natural environment rather than the modern cities or any modern places. Even we also love nature, right? Third, development of tourism, how tourism has been developed in past few years. Then conservation and preservation of historical places. It is very much important, right? Today there are so many historical places or historical monuments all over the world, not only in India. So it's our responsibility to preserve them, to conserve them. We need to keep them safe for the future generation. See, we have lot information about different monuments and the different places, but again actually visiting to that place gives us more information. It is a kind of pleasure for everyone. So that's why preservation and conservation plays a very important role. Professional opportunities in the tourism and hospitality industry. And if you compare about the professional opportunities, so nowadays we had a lot great scope in the tourism and the hospitality industry. Simple, imagine the tourist places are famous all over the world. Many people visit to the different places. So imagine if a people visit any certain kind of places, then it increase the economic revenue of that place in different terms. For the traveling also, when people travel, maybe the airways, waterways, railways, roadways, then traveling increases, the hotels or the restaurants, even the local guides and so many things now. Even the local markets are also getting much revenue from the tourists. So in this way this field is a booming industry. This field gives lot opportunity to the people. So nowadays if you see, there are so many courses also available, like hotel management or the aviation. So these kind gives a new opportunity to a new generation, or you can say a new world. So tourism in the past, the tradition of traveling is quite old in India. Yes, we all know. Even in the past, the saints, the great people, even the different kings or the warrior, they travel from different places to places. People used to travel for various reasons like pilgrimage, going to local fairs and festival in search of a renowned teacher and good education, for trade, etc. So in past also people used to travel for different purposes like any kind of fairs and festivals, or for the pilgrimage. What is pilgrimage? Pilgrimage for visiting any devotional places, or for any visiting any temples or the ashrams. Hindi में कहते हैं ना देवस्थान. Like we visit usually Kolhapur, Siddhivinayak, Shirdi. So these are the pilgrimage, right? Even in search of a renowned teacher for education. What a renowned, a famous teacher. In past we had seen the students used to go to a ashram that were so far, but to get good education, to get good knowledge, people used to travel at that time. Even for the trade also, we had seen so many traders in the past. Even the Britishers were the traders, they came to India, correct? Even the Mughals also the traders when they came to India. In short, from ancient times people took to travel for various reasons. So simple, people used to travel for various reasons. In short, अभी भी travel करते हैं, past में भी करते थे. So we have some do you know about the same topic. First, the Buddhist literature. Literature means any kind of written work. It may be the writing, or maybe the story, or maybe the, you can say, poems. So this is called the literature. So in the past, for the propagation of the Buddhism, many Buddhist monks travel from different places. Even Gautam Buddha also, he traveled to so many countries in the past to propagate. What do they propagate? To spread the Buddhism. Not only Buddhism, बहुत सारे ऐसे हम लोग ने सुना है ना सेंट्स और मॉन्क्स के बारे में, चाहे वो इस्लामिक हो चाहे क्रिश्चियनिटी हो, जिसके प्रोपगेशन के लिए उनको ट्रैवल करना होता है. The Buddhist literature tells us that Gautam Buddha traveled to several cities in ancient India for preaching. Preaching means giving the knowledge, or for simple the teaching. Buddhist monks in the sense like we say sadhus or the saints. So in Buddhism they are called as monk. Buddhist monks were ordained not to stay at one place but keep traveling continuously to various places. What are ordained? Ordained means they had in a kind of religious order. Ordained means religious order, that because they are the saints and they dedicated life for the religion, so they no need to rest and be at one place. They need to travel so that this religious purpose should spread. लोगों को अच्छी बातें पता चले रिलीजन के बारे में, लोगों को अच्छे अच्छे क्या बोलते हैं sayings बता सके. Nowadays, how we see in Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, many kinds of motivational quotes or motivational images. पहले ये सब नहीं था ना, तो ये जो ग्रेट सेंट्स होते थे, मॉन्क्स होते थे, ये लोग अलग अलग जगह पे जाके लोगों को समझाते थे व्हाट आर दी गुड प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ लाइफ, हाउ वी कैन कंडक्ट विद द पीपल, व्हाट विल बी आवर एटीट्यूड, व्हाट विल आवर बिहेवियर. इससे क्या होता था, बहुत फर्क पड़ता था सोसाइटी में. लोग एक दूसरे की इज्जत करते थे, लोग एक दूसरे को रिस्पेक्ट करते थे, तो बहुत जरूरी होता था. Jain monks, sadhus also used to travel constantly. We have example of Yuan Shang, the Chinese monk, traveled to India in 630 CE. Imagine, in that period, that saint traveled from China to India. In the medieval period, Saint Namdev, Saint Eknath, Guru Nanak, Ramdas Swami traveled extensively in India. They traveled different parts of our country. Another information about the great travelers, we have 4 names here: Benjamin, Marco Polo, Ibn Battuta, and the Gerardus Mercator. So these are the people who traveled in the past to the different regions of the different country for the different religious purpose or for the trade or traveling. Even at that time, the renowned artists, maybe the poet, writer, painter, they are in very good demand. So they used to travel in different places. Right. Remember, you had all seen that movie Bahubali. In Bahubali movie, you had seen a person came to different region to sell his sword because it was a unique, what you can say, manufacturing article. So they want to do business with the different regions. Let's take information of Benjamin. Benjamin of Tudela is known as the first European traveler or discoverer. He was born in Spain. During the period of 1159 to 1173 CE, he traveled to France, Germany, Italy, Greece, Syria, Arabia, Egypt, Iraq, Persia, India, and China. He maintained diaries of accounts of his travel. What are diaries of account means? Detail. During his traveling, what he found new or what difficulties he found, the climate, the nature, the people, about the food, culture. So these are the helpful information for us. You can call it as a sources of history, right? These diaries are very much helpful ना. आज भी लोग तो ब्लॉग्स लिखते हैं जब वो कहीं पे ट्रैवल करते हैं, ब्लॉग्स, वी ब्लॉग्स या वी लॉग्स, सो जिसमें वो अपने एक्सपीरियंस से शेयर करते हैं. तो अगर समझो आपको कहीं जगह पे जाना है, विजिट करना है, तो आप जाने के पहले गूगल में सर्च करोगे, यूट्यूब में वीडियोस देखोगे वहाँ के बारे में, वहाँ के लोगों के बारे में, फूड के बारे में, तो इट गिव्स यू द इंफॉर्मेशन. His diaries are used as important historical documents. Marco Polo, the Italian traveler of the 13th century, introduced Asia, especially China, to Europe. He stayed in China for 17 years. He wrote about the flora and fauna, social life, culture, and trade systems of Asia. So since he was well aware with the culture and tradition, he stayed at different countries and different period. Even he stayed for 17 years in China. So he gave information about the different culture and tradition, the flora and fauna. What is flora and fauna? Flora means plant life, fauna means animal life. Basically our ecological system or our environment. Ibn Battuta, the traveler of the 14th century, took the world on a virtual travel of the इस्लामिक वर्ल्ड विथ हिज ट्रैवल अकाउंट. अभी इब्न बतूता ये अरबिक कंट्री से बिलोंग करता था. ये अलग अलग कंट्री में जाके इस्लाम के बारे में, अरबिक कल्चर के बारे में, अरबिक ट्रेडिशन ट्रेंड के बारे में लोगों को बताता था, जिससे लोगों को भी इंफॉर्मेशन मिल रही है. ही वॉज ट्रेवलिंग फॉर 30 years. He had resolved not to travel twice on the same route. What he decided, he won't travel twice on the same route. मतलब एक ही जगह पे दोबारा नहीं जाएगा, नए नए जगह को डिस्कवर करेगा, नए नए जगह और नए नए लोगों से मिलेगा. His accounts are helpful in understanding the medieval history and social life. So his accounts means his detail is very much helpful to know about the medieval and the ancient history. Gerardus Mercatus of 16th century was a cartographer. What is cartographer? Cartographer are those person who make maps. जो मैप बनाते हैं उसको कार्टोग्राफर कहते हैं. एंड द प्रोसेस ऑफ मेकिंग मैप इज कॉल्ड कार्टोग्राफी. आज आपके पास गूगल है, आपके पास गूगल मैप्स है, सब कुछ है, लोकेशंस हैं, सैटेलाइट्स हैं. बट उस जमाने में सोचो कितनी मुश्किल होती थी ट्रैवल करने के लिए. तो ये कुछ लोग थे जो अपने से इमेजिनेशन से कुछ जगह पे खुद ट्रैवल हुए रहते हैं, कुछ चीज़ों को समझते हैं और वो मैप बनाते हैं ताकि वो बाकी लोगों के लिए भी हेल्पफुल हो. सो ही वॉज द कार्टोग्राफर. ही नोन फॉर क्रिएटिंग अ वर्ल्ड मैप एंड ग्लोब ऑफ द अर्थ. His work proved to be very useful for navigation and around the world. So at that time ऐसा कुछ अगर कोई ऑप्शन बना के दे तो बहुत ही यूजफुल होगा. Understood? Now what is tourism? Tourism can be defined as traveling to visit places in distant regions for a specific purpose. Underline it. It can come in a definition or one word answer, or sorry, one sentence answer. What is tourism? Tourism can be defined as traveling to visit places in different regions for a specific purpose. When we travel to different places for a specific purpose. So here we have information of Thomas Cook. You know Thomas Cook का नाम सुना होगा आपने. Thomas Cook is a traveling agency. It is very much famous all over the world. Basically इंग्लैंड की कंपनी है, बट दुनिया भर में ये इंटरनेशनल टूर्स के लिए फेमस है. इवन हमारे कंट्री में भी अगर जिसको इंटरनेशनल ट्रैवलिंग करना होता है थॉमस कुक के थ्रू करते हैं. इवन यू हैड सीन द नेम ऑफ थॉमस कुक इन डिफरेंट न्यूज पेपर्स और दी आर्टिकल्स और मैनी टाइम्स ऑन द एडवर्टीजमेंट्स ऑन द टेलीविजन. So like we have so many, like common in India you had seen Kesari, Veena World, even the small travel agencies nearby your home or on the way to different places होते ना अरेंज करते हैं हमारे ट्रैवल्स को. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू वांट टू गो टू द मुंबई दर्शन, then they will arrange the bus seat for you even when you want to travel to the Kolhapur, Shirdi or Ashtavinayak Darshan. So these are called a travel agency. But Thomas Cook was the first to introduce this concept. इन्होंने एक अपॉर्चुनिटी, एक नए काइंड का बिजनेस इंट्रोड्यूस किया इन 19th century. What was it? In the latter half of the 19th century, CE, the name of Thomas Cook is noteworthy. What is noteworthy? Remarkable. In the context of tourism history, he organized a trip by railway from Leicester to Loughborough for about 600 people. पहली बार ऐसा हुआ कि किसी कंपनी ने ऐसे लोगों को टूर अरेंज किए. आज होता है ना, आप अगर जाते हो ग्रुप टूर पे, कभी प्राइवेट टूर पे, आप फैमिली साथ बहुत बार गए होगे, चाहे वो गोवा हो, महाबलेश्वर हो, ये सब कॉमन प्लेसेस जहाँ पे हम जाते हैं, शिमला, मनाली, नैनीताल, कश्मीर. तो ये लोग ट्रैवल एजेंट्स जो है ना, आपको वो ट्रैवलिंग का पूरा अरेंज करके देते हैं. आपको कुछ नहीं करना होता है. दे अरेंज योर स्टे, दे अरेंज योर होटल्स, दे अरेंज योर ट्रैवलिंग. Later it was successful in he was successful in organizing a round trip to Europe. बाद में वो इनको ये सक्सेस मिलने लगा तो इन्होंने अलग अलग ट्रिप अरेंज किए. Eventually he established a travel agency selling tourist ticket. फिर उन्होंने धीरे धीरे टूरिस्ट टिकट सेल करना चालू कर दिया. These early venture which is a kind of new discovery in the form of new industry. तो एक नया कॉन्सेप्ट निकाला ट्रैवल एजेंसी का, ट्रैवल अरेंज करने का. This early venture of Thomas Cook opened doors for the development of modern tourism. और आज के ज़माने में ऐसे ही होता है, लोग ऐसे ही प्रेफर करते हैं. Here we have information. The tradition of traveling from corner to corner was prevalent in India from ancient time. हमारे कंट्री में पुराने ज़माने में भी ऐसे होते थे कि लोग अलग जगह में ट्रैवल करते थे. विष्णु भट्ट गोडसे wrote down the accounts of his journey from Maharashtra to Ayodhya and back to Maharashtra. It is published as a book entitled Majha Pravas. Majha Pravas means my journey, my traveling. When he traveled from Maharashtra to Ayodhya. तो तो उनको क्या क्या एक्सपीरियंसेस हुए, उन्होंने कौन से कल्चर, कौन से ट्रेडिशन देखे, क्लाइमेट, वहाँ के फिजिकल फीचर्स, नदियाँ, पहाड़, जंगल, जो भी उनको एक्सपीरियंस किए होंगे उस ज़माने में. Maja Pravas. Vishnu Bhatt travelled during times of the Indian War of Independence in 1857. He travelled during the time of Indian War of Independence 1857. We all know 1857 when we fought with the British for the first time throughout the country. It was called as the Indian War of Independence. तो उस समय हमारे देश में एक revolution चल रहा था. So he witnessed the revolution in different places like Ayodhya in Maharashtra, even on the way at Gujarat or so many places. So he wrote the experiences also. His accounts are full of detailed description about various incidents during this period, especially those about the life of Lakshmi Bai, the Queen of Jhansi. Even at that time, we know Rani Lakshmi Bai was very much involved or very much had given her great contribution in the freedom struggle. We also get to know the nature of Marathi language of the 18th century. This book is one of the important sources of history of that period. Next, types of tourism. As we all know, there are different types of tourism. These days, tourism has become an independent field of local, interstate, national, international businesses. So now tourism became a very much independent. इतना कुछ टेंशन नहीं होता है, आराम से आप ट्रैवल कर सकते हो. सोचो ना, पहले के ज़माने में बेटा किसी को रास्ता नहीं पता है, किसी के पास कोई प्रॉपर क्या बोलते हैं ट्रांसपोर्टेशन सिस्टम नहीं है, प्रॉपर मैप नहीं है, प्रॉपर सफिशिएंट पैसे नहीं है. आज तो अगर आपके सफिशिएंट पैसे नहीं है तो आप ऑन द वे या कहीं भी जाके आप एटीएम से पैसे विड्रॉ कर सकते हो, आप ऑनलाइन ट्रांजैक्शंस कर सकते हो, ऑनलाइन बुकिंग कर सकते हो. तो सोचो पहले कितना प्रॉब्लम होता था. तो लोगों को लोकल हो, इंटरस्टेट हो, इंटरनेशनल हो या डिफरेंट जो ट्रैवलिंग्स होते थे कितने प्रॉब्लम आते थे. बट इंटरस्टेट में बिटवीन टू स्टेट्स. These days, tourism has become an independent field of local, interstate, national, and international businesses. The desire to visit national and international monuments, places of historical importance and natural beauty, ancient centers known for handicrafts, pilgrim centers, industrial centers, and sites of various developmental projects. तो ये सब अलग अलग जगह पे लोग ट्रैवल करते हैं, पसंद करते हैं. लाइक मैनी पीपल लाइक नेचुरल ब्यूटीज, मैनी पीपल लाइक बीचेस, मैनी पीपल लाइक हिल स्टेशंस, मैनी पीपल लव टू विजिट पिलग्रिम्स मतलब एनी डिवोशनल प्लेसेस. The tourists from all over the world wish to visit natural and man-made sites. The people from all over the world love to visit to the natural or the man-made sites. What do you mean natural and man-made? Natural मतलब जो naturally है और man-made जिन्होंने इंसान ने बनाया. Tourists from all over the world wish to visit natural and man-made sites which offer the delightful and inspiring experience. The places like snow-capped peaks. What is snow-capped? Snow-capped is snow-covered. Like you usually love to visit a Himalayan region or the Leh, Ladakh, many places, na. So ये जो mountain covered with the snow gives a pleasure for everyone. Even people love to visit the beaches, pristine jungles which were neglected previously before became important locations of tourist interest. पहले ये सब लोग लिंक करते थे, but आज लोगों को पसंद आता है. Mass media began to make special audio-visual presentation highlighting places of tourist interest. Tourism can be broadly typified into local tourism, interstate tourism, international tourism, religious tourism, historical tourism, health tourism, science tourism, agro-tourism, sports tourism, tourism based on special events. So these are the different tourism. Maybe the agro, maybe the sports or tourism for the different event. So these we will learn step by step in our next topic. Let's wear the local and interstate tourism. Local tourism मतलब अपने आसपास ज़्यादा दूर टेरिटरी में नहीं. तो local tourism जो होता है ना, it's not very much excited because environment is the same, food almost same, even the language almost same. So ज़्यादा thrilling नहीं होता है, कुछ नया experience नहीं मिलता है. But when you travel to a new country, then it gives a different experience. Everything will be different. Culture, tradition, food, behavior, language, even you can say the environment. But benefit is that anytime you can plan the local tourism ना, ज़्यादा पैसे की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती है, आराम से bookings हो जाते हैं. But for the foreign tours you need to plan in very advance, even for the money or for any visas. So there are too many documents required. Local and interstate tourism. This kind of tourism is not very overwhelming. Not very overwhelming means not very much excited. Because it is within one's own country, it does not cause difficulties to language, procuring currency. Procuring means carrying currency. अपना देश है, सेम करेंसी है, एंड डॉक्यूमेंट्स ऑल्सो. इंडिया में ट्रैवल करने के लिए आपको ज़्यादा कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगा. इवन अ सिंपल पैन कार्ड और आधार कार्ड कैन वर्क यू, बस ज़्यादा नहीं. मोर सो वी कैन प्लान इट एनी सुटेबल टाइम टू अस. सबसे बड़ी बात, वेन एवर वी आर फ्री, वेन वी आर इन मूड, सो वी कैन प्लान एनी टाइम विच इज सुटेबल फॉर अस. बट फॉर इंटरनेशनल टूरिज्म इट्स अ big responsibility or big what we can say a kind of restrictions we have. We need to see the climate, we need to do the availability of the seats for the plane tickets. Nowadays it has become easier to travel because of the easy availability of a number of options of railway, marine and air transport. But as compared to the past, nowadays traveling to the different countries are quite easy because international tourism utna difficult nahi hai. We have option of marine means waterways. We have options of airways. Even many countries are now connected with the railways and roadways also, so it's quite easy for to plan it. Marine transport link the coastal regions. There is a trans-European railway route. Aviation has brought the entire world closure. Aviation means airways. Because of the economic liberalization policy of the Indian government, the number of people traveling back and forth from India has increased considerably. As we all know, we had a kind of independency in our country regarding to the traveling or regarding to different what you say aspects. So in this way, we get opportunity to travel to the different places. They include people traveling for studies, for relaxation, sightseeing and personal assignments. Many times people visit for the meetings or for any seminars. We had seen our parents, right? Also for shooting of films. Even the nowadays many films are shooted at different locations. One needs to procure various official documents for traveling abroad. Procure means carry. And one needs to carry proper document, proper permission for traveling to the different countries or the foreign countries. Historical tourism. Everyone love to place to the different historical places, right? This type of tourism is popular all over the world. Not only in India, people from all over the world love to visit to the different tourist places. Tours to historical places are arranged to satisfy people's interest in history. It can be noted in the contest that Gopal Neelkant Dandekar, a renowned Marathi writer, used to arrange hiking tours to forts in Maharashtra. So in so many books there was information that a Marathi writer called, renowned means famous, Gopal Neelkant Dandekar, he used to arrange the hiking tours. You know, hiking tours, climbing the mountains. So basically the forts of Maharashtra are very much famous all over the world, and most of the forts of Maharashtra are made on the top of the hill. So traveling to these places gives a great experience to explore the sites closely, to learn to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and his achievements. Tours are also arranged to important historical sites in India, such as forts in Rajasthan, ashrams of Mahatma Gandhi and Acharya Vinoba Bhave. So people love to visit to different places, forts, even the ashrams, important places related to the Indian War of Independence in 1857, etc. Even many people love to visit to the different places that are dedicated to the war. Even like we used to go the Jallianwala Bagh, right? It is also memories of the Britishers. Even many people go to the Kargil War Memorial, even the Panipat, or different places that are very much famous for the war, because they play a very important role in history. Next is geographic tourism. What is geographic tourism? Geographical locations, natural places. Everyone love to visit to natural places. This type of tourism involves visiting places to observe special geographic features of a region. It includes various natural and animal sanctuaries, places like Valley of Flowers. In Uttarakhand, a huge area is covered with the different flowers of different varieties. It is called the Valley of Flowers. Even there are so many sanctuaries all over the world, in India also. What are sanctuaries? Sanctuaries is a kind of zoo, but when we visit to a zoo, we see the animals in the cages. But in sanctuaries, animals are in their open habitat. Various beaches, unique geographical wonders like the Crater Lake at Lonar. There are so many naturally made lakes. The crater lakes. What a crater lake? It's low in Maharashtra. At Maharashtra, there is a famous Lonar Lake. It's a crater. What the crater means? Sometimes due to volcanic eruption or maybe any kind of asteroid explosion. So a lake or some kind of surface gets generated naturally. So these are the important places the people love to visit. Many tourists like to visit these places to satisfy their curiosity. Curiosity means excitement. People love to visit such places, na? Health tourism, if you talk about the health tourism, people from the Western countries find the health services and facility in India comparatively cheaper and yet of good standard. If you talk about the health services, many people travel to get relief from their health or any health issues. Even many people from abroad come to India for the get the proper health treatment, because as we compare in India, we have a cheaper medical charges and yet with a good quality. ऐसा नहीं कि सस्ते में हो रहा है तो अच्छा इलाज नहीं हो रहा है. इंडिया में प्रॉपर इलाज होता है और एक प्रॉपर ट्रीटमेंट मिलती है और बहुत फ़ायदे हैं ना. एक तो चार्जेस कम है, इंडिया का क्लाइमेट अच्छा है. सोचो जो लोग ठंडे क्लाइमेट में रहते हैं, आपको मालूम है ना, एक किसी भी डिजीज़ को क्योर होने के लिए प्रॉपर सनलाइट चाहिए, प्रॉपर क्लाइमेट चाहिए, जो लोगों को इंडिया में मिलता है, बाकी कंट्रीज में से फैसिलिटी नहीं होते. Hence many foreigners prefer to come India to avail. Avail means to get the medical facilities and health services. India is a tropical country. Tropical country means where we get a proper sunlight, where ample sunlight is available throughout the year. Ample means sufficient. In India we get almost every day sunlight. कभी कम ज़्यादा, कभी ऐसा होता है शायद एक दो साल में एक दो दिन नहीं होते हैं जब बहुत ज़्यादा बारिश होती है, बट यूजुअली वी गेट सनलाइट, सो इट प्लेज a very important role. This attracts tourists from countries with cold climate to India. So people who live in the cold countries, they are very much attracted to such kind of environment. Availability of facilities for yoga training and therapies based on Ayurveda is one more reason to want to visit India. Even nowadays, India's yoga and Ayurveda became famous all over the world. People come to India to get the treatment with the help of Ayurveda, and people used to learn the yoga in India. So these are the important things. Agro industry. What is agro industry? Agro industry, which is also known as agriculture industry or agri industry or agriculture tourism, is rapidly developing, especially meant for the urban population which has very less exposure to rural life and agriculture life. Nowadays you see, as we live in the urban life, many times we get fed up from the urban life, then we want a change and we move to our native place where we have a natural vegetation, natural climate. So in this way many agriculture projects are also going on to attend that, and many farmers or many experts used to attend different seminars or meetings. This kind of traveling is called as the agri-tourism. Now Indians farmers are also visiting faraway places like agriculture research centers, agriculture universities, and country like Israel, where experimentation in advanced technology of agriculture is carried out. Next is sports tourism. What is sports tourism? Sports tourism was developed in 20th century. There was various sports events organized on international levels like Olympics, Wimbledon, World Chess Championship, and international cricket tournaments, etc. While there are events like Himalayan Car Rally and national level, events like Maharashtra Kesari wrestling competitions are organized on state level. Traveling to attend such events comes under the sports tourism. Nowadays, we can see the players or the sports person travel to the different countries, different places for the sports event. Even there are different sports competition happening at the different location. We can see the example of IPL. For the IPL, different players from different country come to a particular place or the location. Even you had travel from your school also. बहुत बार स्कूल से भी हमारा कुछ ट्रैवल स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट होता है कहीं और दूसरे स्टेट्स में, कभी कभी दूसरे सिटीज़ में. सो वी यूज टू ट्रैवल. सो दिस काइंड ऑफ ट्रैवलिंग विच रिलेटेड विद द स्पोर्ट्स इज कॉल्ड द स्पोर्ट्स टूरिज्म. टूरिज्म बेस्ड ऑन स्पेशल इवेंट्स. बहुत बार होता है ना, हम किसी मैरिज फंक्शन के लिए, किसी इवेंट के लिए, या कभी हमारे स्कूल का ही कुछ इंडस्ट्रियल टूर होता है, ये सब के लिए हम जाते हैं. सो सच काइंड इज कॉल्ड एज अ tourism based on the special events. People want to travel and they are often on lookout for special reasons to do it. Even time vacations or some kind of seminars. In the 21st century, it has become common to organize such events, which also help to promote tourism. What does promote? To give more importance, right? Film festivals, various types of seminars and conferences, इंटरनेशनल बुक एग्जीबिशन. बहुत बार देखते हैं ना, फिल्म फेस्टिवल्स होते हैं. पुणे में फेमस है फिल्म फेस्टिवल, कभी गोवा में होता है, कभी किसी और कंट्री में होता है. जैसे आपने सुना है बॉलीवुड में बहुत लोग कांस फिल्म फेस्टिवल्स जाते हैं. तो दिस इवेंट्स हैपन यूजुअली. इवन एनी बुक लॉन्च और समटाइम द एनी काइंड ऑफ you can say event of the writers, authors. So in many people participate in such things. Many people keep visiting certain several places to attend such special events. Many literature enthusiasts in Maharashtra travel every year to attend. Literature enthusiasts matlab those who are very much interested in literature. So there is a kind of event called Akhil Bharatiya Marathi Sahitya Sammelan. नाम से आपको मालूम पड़ रहा है साहित्य सम्मेलन मतलब इट्स अ गेट टुगेदर फॉर द राइटर ऑथर्स और दोज हु आर इंटरेस्टेड इन सच काइंड ऑफ थिंग सो दे पीपल यूज टू विजिट दिस प्लेसेस. Next is development of tourism. Nowadays, tourism play a very important role in many fields. The crucial issue in the development of tourism is providing proper guidance to national and international tourists about various aspects of the actual travel, proper social conduct during the tour and during their stay at the destination places. It's very much important to get tourists. Every city, every country, every government need to plan in a proper way that people should easily reach there. Maybe the traveling, the conduct, the behavior. Even you had seen there are so many ads. अपने कंट्री में नहीं आता बोलते हैं अतिथि देवो भव. इवन आपने देखा बहुत सारा ऐड आता था आमिर खान का जहाँ पे हमें टूरिस्ट को परेशान नहीं करना चाहिए, टूरिस्ट को चीट नहीं करनी चाहिए, टूरिस्ट को प्रॉपर सिक्योरिटी देनी चाहिए. इससे क्या होगा फिर वो लोग दूसरे को हमारे कंट्री का नाम रेफर करेंगे. अगर सोचो उनको ट्रैवलिंग कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है तो दूसरे के लोगों को बोलेंगे हमारे कंट्री आने के लिए, नहीं बोलेंगे वो लोग. इससे हमारे कंट्री का लॉस है ना. तो क्योंकि हमें उनसे प्रॉपर कंडक्ट करना है, प्रॉपर बिहेवियर, प्रॉपर ट्रांसपोर्टेशन देना है. अगर समझो कोई फेमस प्लेस है, फॉर एग्जांपल वी ऑल नो ताजमहल इज़ वेरी मच फेमस. फॉरेन कंट्री से लोग आते हैं ताजमहल के लिए. अगर वो ताजमहल देखने के लिए जाएंगे, अगर प्रॉपर उनको ट्रांसपोर्टेशन नहीं मिलेगा, प्रॉपर टैक्सी नहीं मिलेगी, प्रॉपर गाइड नहीं मिलेंगे या प्रॉपर वहाँ पे होटल्स रेस्टोरेंट्स नहीं मिलेंगे तो लोग नेक्स्ट टाइम किसी को प्रेफर करेंगे नहीं करेंगे. सो इट इज़ द मेन रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ एनी ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट टू मैनेज सच थिंग्स. एक प्रॉपर सैनिटाइजेशन फैसिलिटी चाहिए, हाइजीन चाहिए. हाइजीन तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है आज के टाइम में. इवन द प्रॉपर facilities for the transportation, even for the transactions of money, online transactions, even the ATMs, ये सब चीज़ें होना बहुत ही ज़रूरी है. They play a very important role. Giving priority to ensure safe transport. Giving priority means giving more importance to safe transport and security facilities for the tourists. Amenities of reasonably good standard. Amenities means the requirement, the things which we need at a good standard with a very affordable rate. ऐसा भी नहीं कि बहुत महंगे होने चाहिए. It could be reasonable ना. Availability of good accommodation. What is accommodation? Stay facility. What is accommodation? Stay facility. Good washroom facilities. It is very much important. जगह जगह पे वॉशरूम फैसिलिटी होनी चाहिए. लोग फ्रेश कैसे होंगे ट्रैवलिंग के टाइम पे. On the travel route is of great significance in promoting tourism. It is also very important to pay special attention to the special needs of handicapped tourists. Yes, it is also very much important to pay a special attention to the handicapped tourists. Many of you see on the railway stations, airport or any public places, even the shopping malls also, there are wheelchairs. The people who are not able to properly walk or those who have any kind of disability. तो ये सब फैसिलिटी होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. आपने देखा है बहुत बार ऐसा होता है हॉस्पिटल्स इस सब में जहाँ पे नॉर्मल पेशेंट्स को बोलते हैं आप स्टेयर से जाओ, बट जो थोड़े ज़्यादा बीमार होते हैं, इंजर्ड होते हैं या बेसिकली इफ दे आर डिसेबल्ड तो उनको लिफ्ट से जाने के लिए मिलता है. तो दीज आर दी फैसिलिटीज़. It is important to take primary precautions in order to preserve the historical heritage site. It is very much important. We need to the primary precautions to preserve our heritage site. अगर हमारे heritage sites ही preserve नहीं रहेंगे तो लोग आएंगे ही नहीं ना. It is essential that few things should be avoided in any instance. We need to take care. For example, vandalizing. What is vandalizing? Destroying. हमें तोड़ फोड़ से बचाना है. लोग थूकते हैं. They spit at different places. That needs to be stopped. People used to throw the wrappers of these chips or the biscuits. That needs to be stopped. For example, vandalizing or defacing the heritage monuments and sites. What is vandalizing and defacing? Making dirty or making it destroying. In order to avoid it, everyone should refrain from activities. For to avoid these things, ये सब चीज़ को रोकने के लिए everyone should refrain. Everyone should avoid the things like writing on walls or carving on trees. हमें दीवार पे कुछ भी फालतू नहीं लिखना है ना. वी नीड टू कार्व दी ट्रीज. बहुत होता है लोग अपना नाम लिख के आते हैं पेड़ पे, दीवार पे, फ्रॉम द पेन और एनी टाइप ऑफ कलर. इट डजंट मेक एनी सेंस. पेंट एंशियंट मॉन्यूमेंट्स गार्निश कलर, कुछ भी फालतू कलर लगा देते हैं. ये सब नहीं होना चाहिए. Lack of good amenities in the presence of the heritage sites causes filthiness. Lack of good amenities, proper facility नहीं है, क्लीनलीनेस की नहीं, वाटर सप्लाई की नहीं, ड्रेनेज सप्लाई की नहीं. तो ये सब चीज़ें होती हैं इन द प्रिसेंस. व्हाट आर प्रिसेंस? सराउंडिंग. कोई भी मॉन्यूमेंट हो, कोई भी प्लेसेस हो, वहाँ पे आसपास सफाई होनी चाहिए ना. फेंसिंग होनी चाहिए ताकि लोग उसको ख़राब नहीं करें, डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं करें. It is very essential for the tourist that pamphlets, guides, and history books about a tourist site be available in their own language. Even when you visit to any tourist places, तो वहाँ पे जो instruction होते हैं that should be in a different languages so that people can easily understand it. Even the pamphlets or the papers that are distributed to tourists, that should be in a different languages. Hence, such literature should be made available in various languages. So it is very much important that books or the pamphlets or the information should be in a various language. Even when you visit to different places, for example, if you visit in Maharashtra, there you can see the sites or the information written in Marathi, Hindi, and English, because the people in Maharashtra are very much well aware of the Marathi. People from all over the India, they all know the Hindi or most over the English. If they don't know Hindi, then they can know English. Even all over the world, people can easily communicate in the English. So that's why if you see, even the names of the stations are also written in 2-3 languages, right? So that people come to know. Even you can see in our notes also, in the currencies also, different languages are mentioned. It would be helpful in if the taxi drivers are trained to converse in more than one language. It is also very much important if the taxi drivers or the guides, they know different languages so that they can communicate with the people or the tourists. So it makes comfortable, easy. They may also be trained as a tourist guide, and these kind of taxi driver can also be trained as a tourist guide. So these are the things that are developed as a tourism or in the field of tourism, right? Understood?